Cell referencing in formulas and its types. A cell reference is a cell address that can be used in a formula to denote a specific cell. A formula may contain reference of other cells. In such case, the result of a formula depends on the values in the referenced cells. In case you make any change in the referenced cells, the result will automatically be changed. To see how this works, enter 10 in cell A1. Now select cell A2 and type equal to A1 star 2 and press enter key. The value in cell A2 is 20. If you change the value in cell A1 from 10 to any value, the value in cell A2 will also change. Cell references are especially helpful when you create complex formulas. There are 3 types of cell references used in Excel: relative, absolute, and mixed. Relative references. In relative reference, you actually refer to cell that is above or below and left or right to a number of rows or columns. When a formula that possesses a relative reference is copied from one cell to another cell, the value in the copied cell also changes. To use the relative cell reference, perform the following steps. Step 1. Select the cell that contains the formula in which the reference of other cells is used. In this case, we have selected the cell D3, which contains the equal to B3 star C3 formula to calculate the amount to be paid for the product. Step 2. Click on the copy command from the clipboard group under the Home tab. Step 3. Select another cell in which you want to copy the formula and click on the paste command from the clipboard group under the Home tab. Notice in the formula bar that the cell address that you have used in the formula gets changed accordingly. Absolute references. If you wish to maintain the original references as they were, then you should make use of the absolute references. If you want to make the formula retain the original reference when it is copied, then you should precede the column reference and the row reference by a dollar symbol. For example, if you want to give a discount of 10% on each product, then the discount will remain same for all the products. To calculate the amount to be paid, you should add the dollar sign with the cell that contains the discount percentage. In this case, the discount percentage is given in the cell D3. Hence, the formula will be equal to B3 star C3 minus B3 star C3 star $D $3. When you copy the formula to the next cell, address of the cell D3 will remain same as shown. Mixed references. A mixed reference is a reference that refers to a specific row or column. It is basically a combination of relative and absolute references. In some situations, you may need to make the cell reference as mixed reference so that you can lock either a column or a row by preceding it with the dollar symbol. For example, $A1 or $1. References to other worksheets. You can refer to cells in other worksheets within the same workbook just as easily as you refer to cells in the same worksheet. For example, to enter a reference to cell A2 in sheet 2 into cell A1 in sheet 1, do this. Step 1. Select cell A1 in sheet 1 and type an equal sign. Step 2. Click the sheet 2 tab. Step 3. Click cell A2 and then press enter key. When you press enter key, sheet 1 is now active. Step 4. Select cell A1 and you will see that it contains the formula equal to sheet 2 exclamation A2. The exclamation point separates the worksheet portion of the reference from the cell portion. Other workbook references. You can refer to cells of a worksheet in other workbooks in the same way you refer to cells in other worksheets within the same workbook. These references are called external references. For example, to enter a reference to Book 2 in Book 1, follow these steps. Step 1. Create two workbooks named Book 1 and Book 2. Step 2. Select cell A1 in sheet 1 of Book 1 and type an equal sign. Step 3. Switch to Book 2 by pressing Alt plus Tab keys from the keyboard. Click to select cell A2. Step 4. Press the Enter key. After you press Enter key, your formula in Book 1, cell A1 should be equal to Book 2, sheet 1, exclamation, $A, $2. This reference has three parts. 1. The workbook Book 2 in square brackets. 2. The worksheet sheet 1 followed by exclamation sign. 3. The cell having absolute reference. Hence, referencing cells in the external workbooks is done by selecting the workbook, then worksheet, and then the cell you want to link reference to.